Today we will carry on last session, reservoir hydraulic sizing. Last session we discussed that if I have a curve of demand, the curve of demand will likely be a uniform over some years. So this is the usage demand. And at the same time, I have runoff, maybe something like this, runoff into the reservoir, runoff into the reservoir. Okay, now the sizing of reservoir will be the maximum distance. I'll seek the maximum distance between this line and this line. So maybe by visual inspection, maybe this one is the maximum. It is by visual inspection. You see this one is, for example, it is larger than this one. It is larger than this one. So I'll be using this one as maximum, or I'll expect this distance is the maximum storage. This one will be designated as maximum reservoir storage required. Okay. Now, hydrological sizing analysis measure the largest sizing mass curve technique step by step. So measure the largest vertical distance between the mass curve and the cumulative demand. So this one is cumulative demand. And this one is the cumulative, the cumulative runoff. Okay, as we have just said that the maximum distance, the maximum, you see here, the maximum distance is the storage requirement for this reservoir. And this gives us an indication of how big the reservoir must be to cover the demand over a certain period of time. Now, we will explain this one through this example. This is a numerical example. Hydrological sizing analysis. Sizing mass curve technique. Determine the storage size or capacity for reservoir at a proposed size with the following data. Constant demand over year. So constant demand over year, it is this one. Data from driest 15 years period on record. So for time, year 1, year 2, year 3, and up to year 15. And this one is the flow. So this one is the runoff, called the runoff into the reservoir. So it is 5, 7, 10, 2, 3, and so on to 15 years, which is 9. So now I'll solve this one. The first thing in solution is I will provide this graph T, and here it is cumulative runoff and cumulative demand. Okay, come for the first year.